कर्मे जडमाती पोरेची संसार घोरे गोपीना शोधिवे मोरे न जानी भकाती कर्मे जडमाती पोरेची संसार घोरे गोपीना सकली तुम्हार माया नाही मम बाला ज्ञान सुनिर्माला स्वाधीन नहे काया गोपीना सकली तुम्हार माया नाही मम बाला ज्ञान सुनिर्माला स्वाधीन नहे काया गोपीना नियत चरणे स्थान मागे पामारा कांडिया कांडिया करो ही करुण धान गोपीना नियत चरणे स्थान मागे पामारा कांडिया कांडिया करो ही करुण धान गोपीना तुम्ही तो सकली पारो दुर्जने तरीते तुम्हारा शकती केयाचे पापीरा आरो गोपीना सकली पारो दुर्जने तरीते तुम्हारा शकती केयाचे पापीरा आरो गोपीना तुम्ही कृपा पारभारा जीवेरा कारणे आसिया प्रपंचे लीला कोइलो शुभिस्तारा गोपीना तुम्ही कृपा पारभारा जीवेरा कारणे आसिया प्रपंचे लीला कोइले शुभिस्तारा गोपीनाथ आम्ही की दोषे दोषी आसुरा सकाला पाहिलो चराना विनोदाता किल भूषी गोपीनाथ आम्ही की दोषे दोषी असुरा सकाला पाहिलो चराना विनोदा थाकिलो घोषी गोपीनाथ मम निवेदन शृणु जीवे रखा गोपीनाथ मम निवेदन सुनो विषयी दुर्जना सदा कामराता किछु नाही मोर गुना गोपीनाथ मम निवेदन शृणु विषयी दुर्जना सदा कामराता किछु नाहि मोर गुना Hare Krishna. I'll just read the meaning of this song, Gopinath. Mama Nivedana Shono. O Gopinath, Lord of the Gopis, please hear my request. I am a wicked materialist, always addicted to worldly desires, and no good qualities do I possess. O Gopinath, you are my only hope, and therefore I have taken shelter at your lotus feet. I am now your eternal servant. O Gopinath, how will you purify me? I do not know what devotion is, and my materialistic mind is absorbed in fruity work. I have fallen into this dark and perilous worldly existence. O Gopinath, everything here is your illusory energy. I have no strength or transcendental knowledge, and this body of mine is not independent and free from control of material nature. O Gopinath, this sinner who is weeping and weeping begs for an eternal place at your lotus feet, at your divine feet. Please give him your mercy. O Gopinath, you are able to do anything and therefore you have the power to deliver all the sinners. Who is there that is more sinner than myself? O Gopinath, you are the ocean of mercy. Having come into this phenomenal world, you expand your divine pastimes for the sake of the fallen souls. O Gopinath, I am so sinful that although all the demons attained your lotus feet, Bhakti Vinod has remained in the worldly existence. Shri Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki. So, we'll recite the shloka for today from 3rd canto. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Bhaktya pumanjata viraga aindriyat. Bhaktya pumanjata viraga aindriyat. Drashta shrutan mad rachananu chintaya. Drashta shrutan mad rachananu chintaya. Chittasya yatto grahane yoga yukto. Chittasya yatto grahane yoga yukto. Yatishyate rujubir yoga marge. Yatishyate rujubir yoga marge. Bhaktya pumanjata viraga aindrya. Drashta shrutan madrachananu chintayat. Chittasya yatto grahane yoga yukto. Yatishyate rujubir yoga marge. Devotees can recite. Bhaktya pumanjata viraga aindrya. Drashta shrutan madrachananu chintaya. Chittasya yatto grahane yoga yukto. यतिष्यते रुजुभि योगमार्गे भक्त्या पुमान् जात विराग ऐन्द्रियात् दृष्टाश्रुतान्मद्रचनानुचिन्तया चित्तस्य यत्तो ग्रहणे योगयुक्तो यतिष्यते रुजुभि योगमार्गे. Mataji. So word to word meaning and translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Bhaktya, by devotional service. Puman, a person. Jata viragaha, having developed distaste. Aindriyat, for sense gratification. Drishta, seen in this world. Shrutat, heard in the next world. Mat rachana, my activities of creation and so on. Anuchintaya, by constant thinking about. Constantly. Chittasya, of the mind. Yattaha, engaged. Grahane, in the control. Yoga yuktaha, situated in devotional service. Yatishyate, will endeavor. Rujubihi, easy. Yoga marge, by the process of mystic power. Translation. Thus, consciously engaged in devotional service in the association of devotees, a person gains distaste for sense gratification, both in this world and in the next, by constantly thinking about the activities of the Lord. This process of Krishna consciousness is the easiest process of mystic power. When one is actually situated on the path of devotional service, he is able to control the mind. Purport. In all the scriptures, people are encouraged to act in a pious way so that they can enjoy sense gratification not only in this life but also in the next. For example, one is promised promotion to the heavenly kingdom of higher planets by pious fruitive activities. But a devotee in the association of devotees prefers to contemplate the activities of the Lord, how He has created this universe, how He is maintaining it, how the creation dissolves, and how in the spiritual kingdom the Lord's pastimes are going on. There are full of literatures describing these activities of the Lord, especially Bhagavad Gita, Brahma Samhita, Srimad Bhagavatam. The sincere devotee who associates with devotees gets the opportunity to hear and contemplate the subject of the pastimes of the Lord, and the result is that he feels distaste for so-called happiness in this world or the world in heaven or other planets. The devotee is simply interested in being transferred to the personal association of the Lord. They have no more attraction for temporary so-called happiness. That is the position of one who is yoga yukta. One who is fixed in mystic power is not disturbed by the allurement of this world or that world. He is interested in the matters of spiritual understanding or the spiritual situation. This sublime situation is easily attained by the easiest process, Bhakti Yoga. Rujubir Yoga Marge, a very suitable word used here is Rujubihi, or very easy. There are different processes of Yoga Marga, attaining yoga perfection. But this process, devotional service to the Lord, is the easiest. Not only is it the easiest process, but result is sublime. Everyone therefore should try to take this process of Krishna consciousness and reach the highest perfection of life. Srila Prabhupada ki. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padhan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradhayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dheena Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatharubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So first of all, I would like to seek blessings of all the assembled Vaishnavas here. So, because of whom I am able to speak something on Srimad Bhagavatam for my own purification. So here the discussion, the shloka given for today's Bhagavatam verses, 3rd canto, 25th chapter, one of the most important chapter in the entire Srimad Bhagavatam, in fact. The glories of devotional service, which all of us want to do very nicely. So just before this shloka, that is the very famous shloka comes, Satam prasangat mama virya samvido bhavanti hritkarna rasayana kata tajjoshanadashvavargavatmani shraddharatir bhaktiranukrameshyati. So this is most quoted by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada quotes this. And what does this shloka say? Satam prasangat mama virya samvido. In the association, Satam, in the association of the prasanga, in the association of the devotees, mama virya samvido. Lord Kapila is saying, mama virya, my activities and pastime is heard. So what does it do? Bhavanti hritkarna rasayana katha. When the devotees do this katha, tajjoshana ashu apavarga vartmani, all the desire for the sense gratification will vanish, and otherwise, later they will attain apavarga. Pavarga means constantly struggling in this world with pavarga. Pa, bha, bhamma. All of you might have heard so many times this. Pa, parishram. Then fa, fena, bha, bandhan, bhaya, and mrityu. So this pavarga, which entire world is struggling with, the devotee easily crosses over just by hearing the glories, pastimes of the Lord in the association of the devotees. So it's a very easy process. And what does it lead to? Shraddha, ratir, bhaktir, anukrameshyati. Slowly, gradually, from Shraddha to bhakti, rati, it will come. Rati is one of the 6th stage of devotional service, which we have studied in Madhurya Kadambini. Then the next shloka says, the shloka for today's discussion, which is Bhaktya puman jata viraga aindriya drishta shrutan mad rachananu chintaya chittasya yatto grahane yoga yukto yatishyate rujubir yoga marghir. Bhaktya, the devotees by devotional service, puman, were the devotees by devotional service, jata viraga aindriyat. What they gain? Jata viraga. They give up all the desires for the material, sensual sense gratification. They just easily able to give up. How they are able to give up? Jata viraga aindriyat drashta shrutan. Drishta Shrutan Mad Rachananu Chintaya. Mad, again Lord is saying Mad, my pastimes and activities. Hearing that and seeing that. So they see in this world that is happening, and in the world next to that, they are able to hear what is happening by the help of the Shastras. So by reading Shastra, Drishta Shrutan Mad Rachana Anuchintaya, doing that, what is going to happen? The third line says, Chittasya Yatto Grahane. So Chittasya, the one's mind, Grahane, comes under control. It comes under control. Chittasya Yatta Grahane. Yoga Yukto, by engaged in this yoga, yoga of hearing, reading, chanting. What is the yoga of hearing, reading, chanting? Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga is the where we hear, read, chant, remember the Lord. So Chittasya Yatta Grahane Yoga Yukto Yatishyate Rujibir Yoga Marge. Easily, by small endeavor, Rujibir, he is able to achieve all these things. Mainly, two results are given by performing devotional service consciously. That is, Jhata Viraga, free from desires of sense gratification, which entire world is after. Desire to satisfy their five senses. Entire world is after. Desire to see the beautiful objects. Desire to touch soft objects. Desire to smell. Many things. All of you heard this so many times. So Jata, this desire to fulfill one's sense gratification, that will be vanished. Second thing is, one will gain Chittasya Grahane, mind control. So Prabhupada translates also in the translation, same thing. Thus consciously engaged in the devotional service, in the association of devotees, a person gains distaste for sense gratification, both in this world and in the next, by constantly thinking about the activities of the Lord. This process of Krishna consciousness is the easiest process of mystic power. When one is actually situated on the path of devotional service, he is able to control the mind. So it's the easiest way to control the mind. Generally yogis, if they want to control the mind, so much of tapasya, so much of austerity they have to do. Ashtanga yoga process is that all about. Starting with yama, niyama, asana, pratyahara. All these are very tiresome and tough. And long time also required. And you have to give up so many things to do yoga process. But bhakti, you just have to remember the Lord. Whatever you are doing, whatever we are doing from morning to night, we have to consciously do it for the Lord. Many times we tend to do, but unconsciously. So that is today's discussion. Let's see on. So we'll discuss about how to do devotional service consciously. So results of consciously doing devotional service, that is today's focus or theme for the day. So in the beginning, when we come to Krishna consciousness, many times we know that, in fact I was never looking for Krishna in the beginning days of Krishna consciousness. I wanted Krishna. Just like many of the Prabhupada disciples, they were searching for Guru, they were searching for Krishna in the beginning days. So many of us, including me, I didn't come for Krishna directly. What we got attracted to? Devotees first. Oh, these are the nice people. So these are very good people, the very good habits. Okay, nice prasadam. Yes, that everyone agrees. So this is the beginning how we get to do some Krishna conscious activities unconsciously also. But that will help. Due to that Krishna's mercy only, to bring us closer to Him, He keeps such kind of activities. And now being devotees, definitely, all of us know, we want what? Every day morning, at the end of the 10 offenses, we say, okay, whoever is a Vaishnava, want to avoid all these offenses we have to avoid, so that we can get Krishna Prema. Every day we are saying that we want Krishna Prema, no doubt about it. But beginning, did we want Krishna Prema? No, we wanted something else, but somehow we have come here, and the devotees then planted the desire to have Krishna within our heart. So what qualifies us later days is because of our practice. So this just we discussed. 2 results of devotional service. Jhata Viraga, free from the sense gratification desires. Chittasya grahane, one is able to control his mind just by hearing and chanting the glories of the Lord. Yeah. And this can easily happen in the association of devotees. Here also Prabhupada translates, the consciously engaged in devotional service in the association of devotees. There is a beautiful shloka comes in the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Parasparanukathanam pavanam bhagavatyashaha mitoratir mitotushtir nivrittir mita atmanaha. Paraspara anukathanam. When devotees come together, everyone in this world, when they come together, they want to talk about something. That even Shukadeva Goswami also says to Parishit Maharaj, like, dear Maharaj, what question you have asked? If we are discussing about that question, that is not only purifying me and you, it is going to purify all the world for the rest of the existence. That was a question, that kind of questions Parishit Maharaj asked to Shukadeva Goswami. But when we meet devotees, when we meet, what kind of questions we ask, what kind of discussions we have to really think. Here Bhagavatam says, Paraspara Anukathanam, what they will discuss when they meet each other. Paraspara Anukathanam, Pavanam Jagat Bhagavat Yashaha. Pavanam, the most purifying Bhagavat Yashaha. Bhagavat Yashaha means the glories of the Lord. The glories of the Lord will be discussed. Not about my glory, your glory. Glories of the Lord, definitely glories of the Vaishnavas also include in the glories of the Lord. But definitely not my glory. Prabhu, you know what I did? We no need to say that, self-glories. No. Pavanam Bhagavat Yashaha. If one is doing that Pavanam Bhagavat Yashaha, third line says, Mito Ratir, Mito Tushtihi. Mitaha. Mutually one will develop Rati for Krishna, which is our goal. Mito Ratir, Mita Tushti. Everyone is looking in this world for satisfaction, happiness. That is achieved. Mito Ratir, Mito Tushti. One will get satisfied just by discussing Krishna Katha. In the world, when we talk about news and other stuffs in this world, never one is satisfied. One has to satisfy his heart for oneself and for others also, means you have to share something about Krishna. No other way. If you want to satisfy him, satisfy yourself, we have to share about Krishna when we meet. And what to share, Prabhu? Whatever we hear, read every day, that only we have to share. Prabhu, today I heard about this, today I heard about that. Krishna's pastime. Yesterday I was reading 11th chapter of Krishna book. Killing of Vatsasura, Bhakasura. Like that. Means I was reading, this point was so nice, Prabhu. This habit devotees has to develop. Otherwise what we will discuss when we meet? Material stuffs only. That will not purify. Definitely we cannot avoid completely, because Prabhupada says we are not of this world, but we are living in this world. So some things we have to take care. But our main stuff and content while speaking is Krishna consciousness. About Leela of the Lord, pastimes of the Lord. Or how did we do some service for the Lord, preaching activities. That also we can explain, no problem. But not about the material. So many people are explaining about the material stuffs in the world. Just open a news channel or open a news page. Sufficiently you will get a lot of mundane kathas. That is never going to purify us. We read sports news, all this news, that news. Never going to purify us. What they can do is agitate our mind more and more. They can do agitate the mind more. And some information, what you need to know, naturally you will come to know. So we need not do research on the news pages to know, I should know about, worry about so many things. No, when devotees comes together, the primary focus is to discuss about Krishna only. And Prabhupada says that, Paraspara Anukathanam Pavanam Bhagavateshaha Mito Ratir Mito Tushti Nivrittir Mita Atmanaha. Nivrittir. By discussing that, first of all, one develops love for Krishna. Secondly, he feels satisfied. And thirdly, Nivrittir. He gets freedom from the material entanglement. Nivrittir. Both oneself and to whom we are discussing. Both. Nivrittir Mita Atmanaha. This is the benefit. Definitely we should try to get this benefit maximum when we discuss with the devotees. And this is not just we do. Even in a Krishna book, if you are reading, in the Krishna book it comes there. After every day, Krishna performs pastimes. In the daytime, because all the gopas morning only come to Krishna's house. Early morning, they get up and come to Krishna's house. Because so that they can go along with Krishna to play in the in the fields of Govardhan, Yamuna, 11 forests of Vrindavan. They want to play with Krishna. They're waiting. They can't even night also, oh, tomorrow morning we are going to meet Krishna. They get up in that ecstasy to meet Krishna, and they go very early to Yashoda's house. Yashoda scolding them, hey, why are you coming so early? Krishna is not yet ready, he's yet to get up. So then Gopas are very eager. It's not only for Gopa, even we have that fortune. We are also, every day, we are coming to meet Krishna in morning program. We should be eager to get up in the morning and come and meet Krishna and sing for Krishna, dance for Krishna. We also have that opportunity. Because of mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we also have the same opportunity like Gopas in Vrindavan also. So not that only Gopas have, we don't have. No, we also have it. As this is a morning program. Getting up in the morning just to meet Krishna, dance for Krishna. Morning program is the one thing which is very, very, very special and unique thing what Prabhupada has made. In the entire world, no spiritual organization has the kind of morning program that our society has. Beautiful and absorbing and purifying. So this is the morning program Prabhupada has given for us, which Gopas also having in the spiritual world when they when they go for meeting Krishna in the early morning. So after that, Yashoda nicely decorates Krishna and packs lunch box for Krishna and sends Krishna along with other Gopas for herding the cows to the forest of Vrindavan. And then daytime, all the Gopas are full time, they are with Krishna only. They just absorbed in playing with Krishna. And every day it is said, Mama Kamsa, Uncle Kamsa is to send a lot of demons. So that is, for Krishna it was like a toys. So he used to play with the toys and break it. So morning toys was sent, it was broken. Then again afternoon on one more. Then again evening another more. Like that, all those pastimes of Krishna killing demons. Evening time when Gopas comes back to Vrindavan, they describe, mother, today Krishna did this Leela, how he killed so heroically, so nicely. He killed Vatsasura, Bhakasura, Pralambhasura, like that, so many demons. Only few names we know and which is there. Otherwise, unlimited demons Krishna has killed in Vrindavan, which Kamsa has sent. So, and after hearing from Gopa about pastimes of Krishna, the gopis, elderly gopis of Vrindavan, we should not forget all these pastimes of Krishna. What they used to make? They used to make songs, nice folk songs about Krishna. They used to keep singing throughout the day. And Gopas, in a sambhoga, in association with Krishna, they are enjoying with Krishna. Whereas elderly gopis and all the other Vrajavasis, they are in a Vipralamba, but just by remembering Krishna's pastimes and hearing about him, they are also in fact with Krishna only. Because Krishna's name, Abhinnatvam, Nama, Namina. Nama and Nami, there is no difference. Just by reciting the pastimes of Krishna, even though gopis could not go along with Krishna to the forest, but they were with Krishna just by being in the Vraja only. Because they were singing and relishing the pastimes of Krishna. Not mechanically singing, singing karna padega. No, not like that. They were relishing while singing. So that is what Prabhupada says, translates here it as engaged consciously engaged in devotional service. That's what Prabhupada says in the purport also, same thing. One has to engage in devotional service consciously. And especially reading Bhagavad Gita, Brahma Samhita, interestingly, Prabhupada mentions, one has to read Brahma Samhita. And Prabhupada says about then Bhagavatam, definitely, for all of our main bread and butter in devotional service is Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita. So once we hear, Prabhupada says there, that once we hear these kathas from the devotees, we also get desire to hear about Krishna more and more. Outside world, how they get desire to do sense gratification? From childhood, he is coming with notes, I have to do this many sense gratification. No, by associating with the materialistic people only, they gain desire to do sense gratification. Anyone who is a drunkard or who is a smoker, you go and ask, they have associated with those people who were drunkards and smokers. Same way, association in devotional service. Someone who is a devotee, a very strong devotee, very sincere devotee, you associate with him, then naturally you will get a taste for what he is doing, what he is relishing. Example we find, one of the best and suitable example is Raghunath Das Goswami. When he was a childhood boy, And he got a chance to associate with Haridas Thakur. And he was a personality who was a billionaire. Not just chota millionaire, monthly earning 1 lakh, 2 lakh. His father was earning 15 lakh gold coins that time. 15 lakh gold coins. It's beyond all. That much billionaire he was. And he was never attached to all those wealth. What he got attached to and attracted to was the devotional service of Haridas Thakur. My God, he once met Haridas Thakur and saw how absorbed and blissful he is. I have seen my father and uncle, Govardhan Majumdar and Hiranya Majumdar. They're so much busy in accumulating money, so much of anxiety, so much of tension, so much of stress. What is the purpose of having all this money if my entire life is going through anxiety, stress, depression, all these things? Even though money is there, money is not bringing the happiness. So he has seen that. But when he saw Haridas Thakur, just by relishing the holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. He saw the Haridas Thakur, how he is relishing the holy name. He thought, I want this. Because he was in association of Haridas Thakur. He got a desire to chant, read, and to associate, know more about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then he started knowing who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is this holy name chanting? He took up the process of devotional service very seriously from the childhood. Jai Jai Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani ki, Gaurangi Bengalurishwar Bhagwan ki, Nitai Chaitanya Bhagwan ki, Shri Prabhupada ki. So from the childhood, Raghunath Das Goswami took up to the process of devotional service very seriously, thinking that I want what this person has. But currently, if you see, from childhood, what people are aspiring for? I want money. I want fame like him. I want 1 million follower. All these things, stuffs. That's what entering to the children nowadays from childhood. Not saintly association and the bliss that saints have. No, they want the material tuchha, like a material insignificant happiness, which is portrayed and advertised in a very big way. Generally, we are being fooled from childhood. Every movies, like we have also, before coming to Krishna, so many movies and other stuffs, web series. Fortunately, that time web series were not there. So now we hear from boys and everything, they are like stuck to web series. They start at 8 o'clock in the night, they complete so many till morning 4 o'clock. The sleeping time, they complete all the things, my God. So Krishna says that, Yanisha sarvabhutanam tasyam jagrati samyami. The same thing is happening. So from childhood only, they have shown that, if you have money, you will be very happy. And if you pull down other and get into their post, you are very happy. And if you have a very nice partner in your life, you are very happy. All these temporary material things are shown as very big thing. And if you have very good ranks, very good marks, you are successful. It is not the case. We see, all of us experienced. When we are in 10th standard, they were told, get distinction in 10th standard. Your life is set. We tried, we got it. Life was not set. After that again, no. After that, then 12th standard exam will come. Then in that you get distinction. Your life is set. But it was not set. We were upset. Then again they told, you do entrance exam. Your life will be set. Okay, when it is going to set? Okay, then you enter into good college. Then your life will be set. No, after going to college, so much slogging day and night, every semester, so many papers, so many assignments, all the things, good CGPA, everything you get. Then you come to 7th semester. That time they'll say, now the companies are going to come. Choose very nice company. Your life will be set. No, again it was not set. You got good company also. Then after entering the company, now you are a graduate engineer. You are a first year engineer. After that you have to get promotion. After 3 years you have to become a team lead. After that 5 years you have to become manager. Sir, where it is going to end? No, this will keep going on. A manager, then what? Then you get married. Then your life will be set. Then after marriage, then children, our life is set. Then what? My children's 10th standard. Okay. Now, same thing what I heard, I have to repeat to my children. When it is going to set? Don't know. They are just running on the puna charvita charvanana. This cycle is going on again and again and again. You ask your father, what was your goal of life? Kuch nahi beta. Tere ko padhai karna hai. Your studies and other things only. And what he will do? His studies. this is just going on without any purpose. It's very difficult in this world. So just being fooled by the current education system. Whereas in fact, previously education system was so good. Primary focus was on Atma Jnana, knowing about oneself. That was the primary focus of education. The educare, the word educare in the Greek word indicates that bring out something that within you, bring out that which is there within you. That was educare, the Greek word says. But what to say? Now education has become just to make skilled laborers. So they wanted laborers. Who? Britishers. So they made this education system. To get out for their industries, they wanted skilled laborers. So they made skilled laborers without character and values, and creating havoc in the entire world now. So big trouble. So in our endeavors, now conscious and unconscious. So what is the difference between conscious and unconscious devotional service? We know that conscious devotional service is much better, and it is millions of times better than unconscious. So Prabhupada says in one of the conversation that Ajnata Sukriti means doing pious activities without knowledge. So we get without knowledge, and we give everyone a chance to act very piously without his knowledge. This is Krishna conscious movement. Means it's a Ajnata Sukriti. It is meant for whom? People who are outsider. Means those who are non-devotees, those who are not devotees or upcoming devotees, for them we should use this Ajnata Sukriti. But it happens that we ourselves end up doing so many times Ajnata Sukriti in our own devotional service. While chanting, we are very struggling to hear. Struggling to hear is a very good stage, but lesser than that is like we are not even putting conscious to hear. Like the person sitting, he's just thinking about something and rolling the beads down, not attentively chanting. That is Ajnata Sukriti. Definitely it will give some benefit, but not what chanting promises. Chanting promises, at the end of the day, it gives what? Krishna Prem. The love for Krishna should awaken when you chant the holy name. But that will never come if one is chanting with offense, inattentive chanting. It will never come. Krishna Prema becomes only a, like it's said in Chaitanya Charitamrita, like Bahujanma Kari Yadi Shravana Kirtana. Even if Bahujanma, one does Shravana and Kirtana, Tabutana Pai Krishna Premadan. One will not get Krishna if one continues to do unconscious endeavors in devotional service. Definitely it is not completely useless. Some benefit will be there. His sins will go down, and whatever the material desires are there get fulfilled. Material desires will be fulfilled. So devotee should be very conscious. Prabhu, last week I was just thinking about this. This week it got fulfilled. Prabhu, chanting has fulfilled. So our desires, material desires. So we should be careful. Chanting is not meant to fulfill our material desires. Rather, the spiritual aspiration to love Krishna. So that should be more important. So this Ajnata Sukriti we use for outsiders to bring them inside Krishna consciousness fold. Yeah. Some characteristics of Jnata and Ajnata Sukriti. So conscious devotional service means done with complete Shraddha, with deliberate intention to serve Krishna. There is a deliberation. I want to please Krishna. I want to do this to please devotees. A deliberation is there from the devotee's side and not unwillingly. So performed with knowledge of Krishna's position, basically Lord's position, Bhagavan, like Krishna's Tattva, and our position, that is Jiva Tattva and Bhakti Tattva. These three tattvas he very clearly knows, and then he performs any service. So that is with complete knowledge. And guided by Guru, Sadhu and Shastra. Carries a deeper spiritual merit and rapid purification. So this leads to a rapid spiritual purification. When one does devotional service consciously. Unconsciously, the purification of the heart will not take place easily. Rather, sins may get over. Sins may go over, but purification of the heart, the impressions that we carry from life after life to do some abominable activities, that never gets vanished. That keeps remaining in the heart and keeps us struggling again and again in our devotional service. So the intentional, with complete awareness, and that voluntary devotional service is what? Conscious devotional service. It's very, very important to do that. And Krishna every time in Bhagavad Gita says that. Be conscious. The first thing, whenever Krishna asks, you give this to me, he asks mind, if you have observed in Bhagavad Gita. Manmana bhava mad bhakta. He's saying don't do service, physical service for me. No. He says, engage your mind in my service. Even in 12th chapter, he again says, Mayeva mana adatsva. Engage your mind in my service. So mind is the topmost thing, and that's what we also like, no? Like just think and sitting and thinking. We like to do that. Because mind is one we don't want to give to Krishna easily. That's what Krishna asked first, that only. In chanting, what we have to engage? We have to engage mind in hearing the holy name. But that we are not able to do. But Krishna is asking that only. He's catching the neck. Just like a tigers or lions, no? When they catch the prey, generally they catch the neck only. Because neck, once it catches, it cannot escape. Same way Krishna also asking mind, surrender your mind to me. Basically, not surrendering means thinking about Krishna, about service of Krishna, these things only. Which is good for us only, not that it is bad for us. So this is conscious devotional service, which leads to tremendous amount of purification of our devotional service. Next is unconsciously, if you are doing any devotional service, ajnata sukriti, which is called, may not be even as intended as bhakti, means we didn't want to do, sometimes we give prasadam to the people. It's a devotional service when we take. But if others do, they are taking just as a matter of food. Okay, I am getting one-time food and that food is filling my belly, I am happy. It is not a devotional service for them, but it is becoming ajnata sukriti for them. So done without knowledge and desire for spiritual benefit. So this is a dangerous where we sometimes tend to do chanting in this mode. Done without knowledge, why we are doing it, just complete, okay, daily routine. Daily I have to take bath, I have to brush my teeth, I have to chant my rounds. No sir, not that way. We cannot do chanting that way. Chanting should be done with utmost attention and care, as if without this I cannot live. That's like the person who is hungry, how he takes food. Today is Ekadashi. So we cannot take grains. We feel some kind of weakness during the daytime, those who don't take the grains or even fruits. Like that, one should feel hankering for Krishna's name. That hankering for Krishna's name will provide the result which it is promised. That is Krishna Prem. That hankering should be there to listen Krishna's name. With that hankering, even if one is not a devotee, he calls out Krishna's name, he will get the benefit. Example, Ajamila just called out the name at most helplessness, and like nothing else is he called remembered. Just Narayana, like that he called out for his son. But Narayana took it very seriously. Hey, this person is calling my name. It is my duty to protect him. My duty to, because he is not remembering me, but he is not committing any offense. When it comes to us, offenses are there. But when Ajamila, very, very special case, no offenses at all. Same cases, like yesterday was Ulta Rath. The Rath Yatra is going back from the Lord's Ratha, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. They are moving from Gundicha Mandir to Shri Mandir. It was yesterday. So basically in this event, I think I have some photos. Let me just show you. In the Ulta Rath, basically Jagannath comes back to Shri Mandir, and there is some interaction also. Jagannath will not be allowed inside the Shri Mandir. Who is restricting? Lakshmi Devi. He's saying, without asking me, you went. Now you want to come back? Not allowed. No entry. Jagannath is waiting outside the temple for a long time to enter the temple. So Jagannath is not allowed inside the temple at all. For the few times, it's not. He's requesting, trying to pacify Lakshmi Devi. Doesn't happen. 7 days you went and enjoyed without asking me. So now how could you dare to come and want to enter? This is actually rasa between the Lakshmi Devi and Jagannath is going on this pastime. And then finally, just like we hear about Man Leela between Radha and Krishna, this is like a Man Leela happening between Lakshmi Devi and Jagannath. So very nice pastime it is. But there, one of the very prominent pastime took place is that one very great devotee called as Salbheg. Salbheg. So Salbheg was a son of Lal Beg, who was a commander-in-chief in Jahangir's army. Jahangir, you know, no? All of us, we know he studied so much in social science. Jahangir. So Jahangir's commander-in-chief was that, and he was appointed as governor of Bengal and Utkal. Utkal is current day Orissa, just for the sake of destroying Jagannath temple. Jagannath temple, because everyone is so much worshipping Jagannath, they could not tolerate why this wood is being worshipped so much. Destroy that wood. So you go and take care. Like that, Lal Beg was sent, made as a governor of Bengal and Utkal, the Orissa. And while going there, while reaching after Utkal, he saw a very beautiful lady, Brahmani, who was a widow also. Somehow he got attracted strongly towards her. And she was not bending. India, chaste ladies, whatever it is, they were ready to die but not get contaminated by such milechas and yavanas. So she was not ready. Finally, she agreed upon one term and condition that you should not attack Jagannath temple. Then I'll become your whatever, Begum. I'll become your Begum wife, whatever. He was like, yes, you are very beautiful also, you are very intelligent also. So he agreed for that condition. So Lal Beg never attacked Jagannath temple. Even though his purpose of coming to Bengal and Orissa was to attack Jagannath temple. He didn't attack. But through their union, the son was born was Sal Beg, who was equally or more brutal than his father. And cruel than his father only, Sal Beg. Somehow or other, in one of the war, I'm just cutting short the story. So Sal Beg was fighting with Gajapatis of Orissa, Utkal, and he got injured and he was about to die on deathbed. He was on deathbed. And he was just calling out like Allah, all those things. He was calling out. And mother comes and says that you chant name of Krishna, Jagannath, that's better. He will come and protect you. Mother, what are you saying? How can I be unchaste to my religion? I cannot do that. Then mother says, no, your religion is, I'll tell you what I was past. Then she says, I was a Brahmani, your father trapped me like this, and because of that I became like this. So I have strong faith on Jagannath. At least if you love me, you chant the name of Krishna. On deathbed, he was trying to chant, because all over the body he has bruises and wounds and everything, which is giving lot of pain. And in that painful condition, without any help, with the helpless condition, he is calling out Krishna's name. Krishna, 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 like that. 12 days he chants the name of Krishna. At 12th day, Krishna appears. Because of the helplessly he is calling out the name of Krishna. Krishna appears on 12th day and cures all his bruises and injuries and everything. Seeing that, he feels like, my God, Krishna personally came. Whatever my mother said is true. He got so much of faith on Krishna and Jagannath. Immediately after he got cured, he just went to Jagannath Puri to take darshan of Lord Jagannath. And he was about to enter the Jagannath temple. He was like, wanted to enter Jagannath temple and about to enter temple. Previously they used to ask, what is your name? What is your gotra? While entering. Everyone asked. They asked the name, what is your gotra, what is your name? Our Sal Beg. What is your name? Sal Beg. Your mother's name? Fatima. Okay, not allowed. How can you come here? Get out from here. You're not allowed. You're Mlecha, Devana. You cannot come inside the temple. You're a cow flesh eater, that nasty person, get out from here. And he was so feeling very bad. Someone said, you want to see Krishna? Then go to Vrindavan. Then he goes to Vrindavan, all the way from Puri to Jagannath Puri to Vrindavan he travels. And Vrindavan, every temple he takes nice darshan of Krishna. He was in a mendicant Vesha also, so no one could easily identify him. So they could nice darshan of Krishna he took. And read literatures, stories, Bhagavatam, everything he read. He felt so much of happy in his heart. And meanwhile, he was relishing the devotional service in Vrindavan. One sadhu mentioned, hey, Sal Beg, you want to take darshan of Jagannath, na? This is Jagannath Rath Yatra time. You're like, oh, yes, I want to take darshan of, yes, Krishna is there, but my Ishta Devata is Jagannath. I want to take darshan of Jagannath. Then he says, it's already late. By the time you go, Ulta Rath also will get over. What to speak of Rath Yatra, where Lord is going from the Shri Mandir to Gundicha Mandir, you will miss even Ulta Rath also you will miss, which happened yesterday in Jagannath Puri. So Ulta Rath also you will miss. So it's no point going. No, I'll at least try, na? I will try. So he leaves from Vrindavan, not in an express, whatever, train or everything, walking all the way from thousands of miles from Vrindavan to Jagannath Puri. He starts walking. And by the time he reached, it was very late. Ultra Rath started already. He was even very far when Ultra Rath was starting. But inconceivably, that year, Jagannath Ratha, after some time, during Ulta Rath, is not moving only. Everyone is waiting, what happened? Yes, we understand, only by the Jagannath's will only the cart is moving every year. But I think someone says, what happened? Maybe Jagannath is waiting for someone. Who is that someone? Who is that? Did he come? Like that, everyone is having their own gossip. Whom Jagannath is waiting for? Why Jagannath is making us wait like this? Jagannath, see, I have this pending. Why you are making us wait like this? All are like sitting there and chit-chatting. And that time, after like so many days, Salbhek comes. And he's like running towards the Jagannath's cart, and he sees the darshan of the Lord. Like, this is Jagannath, the Bhakta Kavi, Salbhek. So he sees Jagannath, and he goes in ecstasy and sings for Jagannath. When he's singing for Jagannath, suddenly cart which was stuck for so many days starts moving. Then people that, oh, this is the personality whom Jagannath was waiting for so many days. And Salbhek becomes very famous, and he was allowed inside temple and take darshan and everything. Means he became a very great devotee of the Lord after that. And even now, during the Ulta Rath happens, Jagannath Ratha doesn't directly go to the Sri Mandir. It stops in the Samadhi Mandir of, I think Samadhi Mandir. Yeah, there is a Samadhi Mandir of Salbhek. So in front of that, Jagannath Rath will stop. And there, then all the Pandavas and everyone, they sing the bhajan of Salbhek. Very nice bhajan is there. It's a very nice tune is there. Well, let's see, I'll just try to. Hi Nila Shaila Prabhala Matta Varana Tume Trahu Durjana. Which very nice tune is there. I'm not able to repeat. So he's praying, oh blue mountain Jagannath, powerful like a mad elephant, please save me. I am being harassed by the wicked people since childhood. All of us are also harassed. But are we feeling this mood while chanting the holy name? This is the mood we need while chanting the holy name of the Lord. The consciously when we chant like this, please save me. The Gopinath song we sang, that also indicates same thing. Please Krishna, help me. I'm struggling here. My mind is wicked. So much of impressions from the past is troubling me, tormenting me every moment. Please help me. Like in this moment when we chant the holy name of, like in this consciousness when we chant the holy name of the Lord, Lord has to reciprocate. Lord is reciprocating with all the material desires of materialist, isn't it? They want, Lord, please give me this. Yeah, Balaji immediately gives. Okay, you want this? Take this. So much of material desires of non-devotees or materialist people, Lord is fulfilling or not? He is fulfilling. Why not a sincere, humble request from the devotee that to love him, serve him better? Krishna, will he not hear? Definitely he will hear. Only thing is, we have to take a time to meet Krishna like that. Consciously call out Krishna's holy name. Very important. No one is as sinful, as fallen as I am, oh my Lord. Yet you always show your kindness to your devotees. Like that, Salbhek was praying. So that was yesterday, it's that festival of Ulta Rath. Yeah. And this we were discussing previously. Unconscious devotional service. Okay, but not as purifying as bhakti. Like bhakti makes the ordinary food to prasad. Bhakti makes the water into charanamrita, amrita. Travel into tirtha, yatra. Music into kirtan. Home into temple. Action into seva. That is the potency of bhakti. The left side, whatever is there, everything can be binding in this world. Whereas the right side one is not binding, liberating us from this material world. That is the potency of bhakti. So, what is why we want to do bhakti? When we chant the holy name, like generally people ask, how could Lord, like when I chant the holy name, does Lord really hear? So what Lord is saying here, this is actually Yamadutas say. Vishnudutas say to the Yamadutas. Stena surapa mitra druk brahmaha guru talpagha stri raja pitra gohanta echa patakino pare sarvesham api agavatam idam eva sunishkritam nama vyaharanam vishnor yatastad vishayamatihi. So here lot of sinful activities are mentioned. Stenaha, stealing, surapa, drinking, drunkard, liquor and everything. Mitra druk means mitra drohi. So such kind of sins. Brahmaha, one who is killing the Brahmana. Guru talpagaha, indulging with Guru's wife. Stri raja pitru gohanta, killer of the woman, king, like a father or cow. All this, and additionally, patakino apare, any kind of pataki, any kind of sins. What will happen when they chant the holy name? Sarvesham api agavatam. Any kind of sins they have, idam eva sunishkritam. Idam, this is the one, sunishkritam, best type of atonement for all the sinful reactions. That is nama vyaharanam, nama. One has to take the holy name of Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna. That is sufficient. This is the best type of atonement. There are thousands of atonements given in the Vedic literatures that, oh, you do this atonement for this sin, this atonement for this sin, this yajna for this sin, this tapasya for that sin. So many varieties of atonements and procedures for different varieties of sinful activities. But one name of Krishna is sufficient to remove all the sins. And what generally happens when one chants the holy name of the Lord? It is said, Vishnur Matihi. Lord Vishnu, Krishna takes personal attention on his life. He is calling my name. He is taking my name. Sometimes in the material world also we see, no? You take some name. So you're supposed to be here, easily you can surpass to here. Means you can get easily permission, easily you can get job. With a name, some people's name, no? You can surpass normal convention in this world. Hey, मैं minister का आदमी हूँ. Sufficient. All the things done for you directly. You need not do all those procedures. Directly, you can surpass all the normal rituals and get the direct result. Material activity, I am saying, that is possible with the name of a mundane personality and position in this world. Sufficient. Now, what to speak of Lord's name then? Vishnu's name, Krishna's name. It can surpass all the sinful activities and directly name of Krishna. So Prabhupada translates, because this man has chanted my holy name, my duty is to give him protection. That's what Lord thinks. Same thing with Gajendra also. Gajendra is calling out that, what is that shloka? Narayana Akila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. Madrik Prapanna Pashupasha Vimokshanaya Muktaya Bhuri Karunaya Namolayaya. No, not this one, Roji. Another one. Yeah, anyway, the last line is very important. He chants, Narayana, Akhila Guru, Bhagavan Namaste. Like that Gajendra chants, immediately Lord appears. Lord appears. So to give him protection. So Lord's attention come to that person who chants the holy name of the Lord. That's why he gets protected. But offense should not be there. If offense is there, then we are like disregarding the Lord. Even if someone doesn't know about the Lord, he calls the name of the Lord. Lord comes. He is calling my name. So nice person. He is calling my name. But we may know so much about Lord's holy name, but he offend the holy name. Bhagavan aa raha hai, we don't care for the Lord. We do something more important than other things, than Lord's audience. We want some more. That's what happens during the chanting of the holy name. We try to hear the holy name, but holy name is mind not interested to hear. Mind interested to hear what happened yesterday. I should not have done that. He should not have told like this to me. This was offense at its part. I have not committed offense. He committed offense. So he will suffer in the chanting. Hey, I am now suffering in chanting now. Chanting, I am thinking all these things. So this is how mind fools us. Thinking about past or future. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock I will do this. 1 o'clock I can do like that. All these things. I am thinking I am the doer. I am the controller. I am the proprietor. Not caring for Krishna's. Krishna says, Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasa Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. I am the proprietor and owner and doer of everything. But devotee says, no Krishna, I am also a little bit. You keep aside. We are keeping aside Krishna while chanting the holy name and thinking what is important according to I have this service. Krishna service only, I can think during chanting. No sir, Krishna doesn't like to think about his service also during his chanting. Chanting is exclusive time between us and Krishna. No other engagements, no other services during that time. We have to be with Krishna. If we offense you, like even in the material world, you are going to meet some person and talking to him. If you disregard him and he is talking, yes sir, you wanted to meet me. You just see that side, this side, phone call came, wait. Like you just do like that in front of him now. Will that person offended or not? He will get offended. You are talking to some Prime Minister is sitting in front of you and you get a call. And half an hour you're busy in call and making Prime Minister wait. How much big offense it will be now? Now what? Prime Minister Chota Mota, one country's Prime Minister. Krishna is the Prime Minister of Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda. He is Nayaka, the Prime Minister of all the universe, not just this universe, entire Brahmanda with billions of trillions of universe. And he is coming when you are calling. And that time we don't give attention to him. We don't care for him. Krishna feels offended. So Krishna feeling offense is not like he gets angry on you. He feels, okay, this person is not so much interested in me. He goes little side track. And because of that, his merciful glance will not fall upon us. Forget about bhakti. Bhakti will not rise. Definitely his name's potency of removing sins will happen, but not bhakti. Bhakti will not come by that. Like in the pastimes of, this is which pastime you remember? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu delivering? Prakashananda Saraswati in Varanasi. Pakka Mayavadis they were. Even if Lord argues with them, they will not change their opinion and everything. They will say, God is impersonal. God doesn't have head, leg, nothing Lord has. He is just Nirguna Nirakaravad. Nirakaravad they were. Whatever Lord says scriptures, they have argument from the scripture only to oppose. But they made him to do some devotional service. Picking up the Lord from, you're such a nice sannyasi. Why you want to sit in this place where people wash feet? Please come and sit in the asana. So he personally picked up the Lord and made him sit on the nice asana. That was a service to the Lord. Because of that service, their heart got transformed. Anyway, other reason is also there. Because they were generally attracted to what? Brahman. So Mahaprabhu that time, Brahman came out, effulgence of Lord came out from his body. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Brahmanohi pratishtaham. From my body only Brahman is coming out. So that came out from that, Lord's body. And they got attracted. Oh, Brahman. They got attracted to the Lord. And whatever then Lord spoke to them, they got convinced. And the entire people were hearing attentively from the Lord, if you see. And another person, like in the Bhagavatam mentioned about God Sukriti, like he was not directly qualified to meet Lord Krishna. But somehow he happened to meet Krishna, Maitreya Muni, meeting Krishna. Along with Uddhava he had come. Because of that he could hear Krishna Katha. Later he became a pure devotee. But because of Sukriti he met Krishna and he come. So we also, initially we come to devotional service with Sukriti, but that should not only Sukriti we should end up with. Immediately we should transform that into pure devotional service and advance. How that is possible? Constantly focusing on every limb of devotional service. Focus is required. Prabhupada says all of us are in a war against Maya. War against Maya. We have to be conscious every moment. One moment of inattention is sufficient, Prabhupada says. Maya can attack us and kill us also in our devotional service. So we'll go ahead a little bit. Yeah, sense gratification is the biggest obstacle for everyone seeking for happiness. Happiness is not available in sense gratification. Clear-cut instruction in Bhagavad Gita. Ehi sansparsha jha bhoga dukkha yonaya evate. Anyone in this world trying to get happiness from samsparsha jha, samsparsha. What is samsparsha? Between what sparsha happens? Sense and sense objects. Eyes is seeing a beautiful object. Oh, I want to enjoy that object. When that samsparsha happens, jha bhoga, the living entity trying to enjoy that, dukkha yonaya evate. Krishna says, no, that will not give happiness, rather it will give dukkha yonaya. The sense gratification, the material happiness is wombed with misery. Wombed with misery means what? Okay, now you are enjoying the material happiness. Just behind that, distress is also about to come. It's just like material world, everything, duality exists. You cannot take a coin with a single side. When you take coin, you'll get Two sides. Duality exists. You want material happiness, material distress also comes with you. Whereas if you take to spiritual happiness or spiritual distress, Krishna is away from you. Both are blissful. Seva, sukha, dukkha, parama sampada. In service to the Lord, in sukha or dukkha, both are parama sampada. Happiness. Only happiness. Ananda ambudi vardhanam. Susukam kartum avyayam. So every dukkha, like in service to Lord, someone is taking anxiety. That is also purifying him and elevating him. To the service to the Lord, he is extending. He is worrying how to conduct this program. That is also is purifying him. But all other material activity, how much ever he struggles, it will not give any kind of bhakti sukruti to him. So sense gratification is the biggest problem. So we have to either to accept Krishna or Maya. We can't say no. So for the small things, people struggle a lot in this world. Little bit happiness. Soham kshulla sukhaya dukkham. Kshulla sukha, for the little bit of happiness in the material world, for the material happiness, people undergo tremendous struggle for little bit happiness. But Krishna is saying, little bit you be attentive in the holy name. You will get tremendous happiness. Directly opposite. But somehow our mind is accustomed to our past impressions. Somehow we have to overcome that. What is the one way to overcome? Krishna says, consistency. Satatam kirtayanto mam. Satatam. Every time, every day, every moment. Satatam kirtayanto mam. Yatantascha dridavrita. One who is dridavrita, focused, determinedly, like he is focused. I will not give up Krishna. That consistency eventually will lead to, like from Vaidhi sadhana bhakti, whatever we do, regular. Vaidhi means lot of vidhis. Do this, do that. It will lead to Raghanuga bhakti. The consistency in devotional service. Consistency is very important. Even someone is doing everyday sharp 5 o'clock coming morning program, 7:30 darshanarti, chanting 16 rounds before morning program, means during morning program. Everything consistently he does. That is also very good. But above that is that consistently he performed sadhana bhakti for so long time, eventually will lead to Raghanuga bhakti. Spontaneously you will feel attraction for Krishna. And nothing else other than Krishna. But for that reason, what you have to do? Consistently, Vaidhi sadhana bhakti is very important. Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantascha dridavata. One has to do that. This we don't have time to discuss. We'll go a little ahead. Yeah. So then, it's very easy to cross over when one does that consistent endeavor in the devotional service. Easy to cross over the ocean of material existence. All the problems in the life, one can overcome. Overcoming not externally, but internally. Actually, problem in this world is not external problem. Manaha sarva karana amananti. This Avanti, not Avanti Brahmana. Avanti Brahmana.